Okay, 27th of December, I think. We are fabricating a repair panel for the front A post now, because we're up to that section. I've got the outer skin of the A posts roughly cut to shape. That'll be going on after, but before I put that on and cut that in, I need to repair the bottom of the A panel there. Now you can buy the whole A panel and replace it, but as I'm trying to keep as much original metal on the car as I can, but also saving money and reducing the work, I'm going to make a piece of metal there for that. So that's including this shape of, hold on, it's that shape there, and obviously the curved shape here, and then there's a jacking point on it, so we've got to make that. I'm going to use 1mm steel. What I've done is an RSJ here, which is a very handy piece of kit to have if you're making panels and you're doing a bit of panel beating and stuff like that. Good solid RSJ. I've welded a piece of pipe to it. I don't know what diameter pipe it is. I'm not very good with diameters, but it's I've welded the pipe to it, cut the pipe in half, leaves you that shape, and with that you can make that shape by heating up your metal with the blow lamp, which is what we did just before, and then you can bash it into shape there with a ball peen. Bash that in like that, which I just did before, so that gives you that shape. Okay, it's not Ford factory, but when your under seal's on, there's no way you're going to be able to tell that from the original, really. So that will then fit into here, but it's got going off at a 45, so I need to put another curve in this just to make that, so we'll have the whole section. So we're on with that now. That's the next step. As you can see, that's painted up. I think we had that on the last video, that painted in the inner sill. We're ready to box it all off, really. So I'll get on panel beating this now. Whoops, that's not meant to happen. Okay, last bit for today before I pack up. Drilled the spot weld holes out for the sill along the edge there, double checking the alignment again, and checking all the alignment up this end ready before it actually gets welded. All the holes are ready, and I've dressed up the face inside so each weld's got a clean piece of metal to get on. And then we've built the panel for this with the A-pillar. We've made this shape in the metal. I'll be under sealing that. We've got this ready to go in, this A-panel repair. It's got to just make sure if it fits in with the sill there. Just a little bit of jigging to do, just a couple of half a mil out there. Just need to shunt that up. I think the sill needs to go across a little bit. Jacking point's been built. 2 double skin plates. That's 2 milli with some bar section cut in half for the bottom piece. Tested it out, so that's good. That's jacking the cart. There's no movement there. It's solid. Should work quite well as a jacking point. Once it's all under sealed, that should blend in okay. It's going to look something like, obviously it's not concours, but it's solid. It's going to last. So I'm quite pleased with that. That's the progress for today. Till tomorrow we're going to sign this off and get something to eat. The 28th of December, fabricating the jacking point outer plate. I've done a back plate to it, cut some tube, half section tube to create the slot for the jack. Now I've just did this rib piece here, we're going to spot weld the rib piece on. That's the bottom of the A panel. Here we go. Got you all ready to rock and roll. Let's fire it up. A connection on there. I'm ready if you are. Okay, sill's finally going on. I'm doing the tricky bit first. That's the concealed inner welds, the end of the sill to the bottom of the 8-post reinforcer. There's 3 spot welds underneath there. I can get to them because I've got the outer skin off, so I'm going to blast them in now. If you had the outer skin on, I suppose you couldn't reach these. You'd get away with not having them on, I suppose, but may as well do it. Just all the support we can get will help. Not easy to see. Got one in already. Oh, I think that's got it. That looks good. I'll photograph that so you can see exactly which bit I mean. It's a tricky one. Just put a clamp on that now. Just gonna tap that along, tap that down. So I'm gonna get just one plug weld in there, just to hold that in position. It's all nicely lined up there. So got one in there. As I was turning at the front, and then I can push that across and then get it tacked into that back piece. It's just this way, it just pulls the sill right up into that, so ready to go. Okay, we're just finishing off this alignment on the B post to the sill. I've clamped that in position there, put some spot welds in. I've made sure if it's pushed up and flush with the top of the inner sill pieces. It's all looking nice and flush. I've used a screwdriver to lever this assembly up so it keeps flush with the inner sill piece. It's all looking alright there. I can actually take this clamp off. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to get a weld on the middle section. Ready to put a weld on the middle section now. Don't think there's any more leverage in this system. Oh yeah, there is a little bit left. Okay, I'm going to clamp this and get a weld on. We are ready for our weld. We're in. Through the other side. Locked on. It's amazing how quick it becomes solid with just a few spots holding it in. Instantly you get some strength there. So we're just going along and just slowly positioning everything, and then once I'm happy with it, I can start infilling the spot welds. That's that for now. Oh, it was bark at the moon. Oh!